Success for next year's crops start here. The work we do with our first tillage pass is like hitting the reset button for our cropping system. We can fix the damage done by floaters, sprayers, and grain carts. We accelerate the breakdown of crop residue and recycle the nutrients locked inside. We create the root environment that will feed and water next year's crop. But too often, we assume that if our ripper is pulling hard and we are leaving the surface nice and level, we're doing a good job. But it takes a little digging to really uncover the tool's primary job: fracturing the complete soil profile. Here's a typical example. Disc blades and leveling systems do a good job of mixing residue and leveling the top 4 inches of the soil profile. But dig deeper and you find these berms and humps. Large mounds of firm, undisturbed soil. Mounds that inhibit root growth, and if roots don't penetrate the berms, plants can't access the nutrients that are locked inside. With mounds like this, 45% of the volume of the soil profile is locked away from root access. The change in soil density means roots take the path of least resistance. They can't resize fast enough to break into the mounds, so they travel down, funneling into the bottom of the trough, an area that is often smeared shut because of the ripper point. Modern rippers on 24-inch centers use a variety of ripper points to lift and fracture soil, but these points aren't able to fracture horizontally. So 360 Yield Center got to work trying to discover if we could design a point that would work with existing rippers and existing shanks that could achieve full fracture without increasing horsepower requirements or wear. And this is the result: the 360 Bullet Ripper Point. A wide 14-inch wing that creates a horizontal wake of soil that fractures the full profile, with a wing shape and pitch that aerodynamically lifts and rolls soil to minimize horsepower requirements. And with durable alloys and hardening that stands up to abrasive soils and even rocks for wear that is similar to the points you use today. Compare the soil profile from a traditional ripper and the bullet ripper point. This ripper had half traditional points and half bullet. So same soils, same speed, same moisture, but dramatically different results. Look at the ideal root environment from the fractured soil both over the point and in the middles. And here, at the bottom of the profile, soil is easy to penetrate with no smear or compaction. The unique angle of the wing and the narrow leading edge rolls and lifts soil, causing a soil-on-soil fracturing action rather than steel-on-soil. That leaves the floor open for root penetration. So even though the bullet ripper point is doing almost twice the work as a traditional point, it takes only a small fraction more time or energy. In these time trials, the bullet-equipped ripper took less than 5% more time to travel the half-mile rows. Same tractor, same conditions, and that means you can make the switch to the bullet and use the same tractor you use today. You get the same surface leveling you expect with conventional points, same residue incorporation. But down here, where it really matters to roots, you get a lot more work done, unlocking the full nutrient potential of your soils and unlocking the full yield potential of your crop. Put the full power of the 360 Bullet Ripper Point to work in your fields.